Along Bloomington's southern border, at the end of Cedar Avenue, a structure has long stood abandoned, one whose fate has been on the minds of nature lovers, bikers, and walkers for some time. To replace or rehabilitate, that is the question city officials can now begin to explore, thanks to recent new funding.
If you were to look at the overall life cycle cost, as one could imagine, a renovated bridge costs more to maintain than a replacement bridge. Until recently, the city had received bonding monies and some federal monies, and enough to fund the $5 million replacement. This last legislative session, with the great help of our legislative delegation, especially Representative Lincheski, we were able to fund both options now, both the renovation and the replacement. So now the question is, which is the most reasonable option and which is the most prudent option from a financial point of view?
According to Keel, the cost to replace the bridge is about $6.8 million. To rehabilitate the existing structure, the price tag jumps to $12.7 million. This 865-foot-long camelback through truss bridge was built in 1920. It joined with a swing bridge to connect motorists to the South Metro until the early 1980s, when the swing bridge was removed and the new Cedar Avenue Bridge, also known as the Highway 77 Bridge, was constructed. The Old Cedar Avenue Bridge remained operational to motorists until the early 90s.
The bridge originally closed in 1993, and that was because it was structurally not able to handle vehicle traffic anymore. And then it was ultimately closed to pedestrians and bicyclists in the early 2000s, again because it was in very poor condition.
Today, this type of bridge is rare because of the consecutive 5 trusses, which may have played a part in its 2013 addition to the National Register of Historic Places. Bloomington city officials are actively weighing the cost of the project with the value of preservation.
When you're renovating your kitchen, it's sometimes much easier just to tear the entire wall out and put a new wall in rather than it is to mess with the existing sheetrock or old plaster. As you can see on this bridge, that really the problem with this bridge is the bottom side of the bridge is rusted beyond repair. So really the entire bottom of the bridge has to be replaced. And to replace that without disturbing the top part of the bridge is very expensive. And so that's, in a nutshell, that's why the cost to renovate is so much more than the cost to replace.
So while there are still questions as to the fate of this bridge, one thing is for sure.
This bridge and reconnecting across Longmeadow Lake and the river has been a priority of the council for many years. We're finally at a point now where I think from a financial point of view we can accomplish this. And so I think the council is very committed to doing this. And so I think the residents can know that this project will happen.